Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to tonight's game between Regis High School and your Emmanuel Lutheran Lancers.
Lancers opening up with a 2-0 record this year, looking to make it 3 straight, all 3 home games so far. After this one, they also have a game tomorrow here and another game Friday here.
Tomorrow's game is a conference game against Independence.
Oh. Boys play Independence too. The last game. In the JV game, they lost 69-14.
Yeah, wasn't too pretty, but this is a tough team. Regis is always tough to play.
They're really good coming up and down the court, especially in transition.
Yep.
I don't think they brought down any other varsity players on their JV, but it looks like they did have one JV player they called up to varsity.
I think that, yeah.
Looks like they'll have a pretty good shooting team. Last year, oh wait, that was McDonald, not Regis. I got the two mixed up.
I think what's going to give Lancers some trouble will be their 6'1", number 40, Haley Gibbons.
Yeah, Regis does have the height.
I've heard some good things about her, so
they do appear to have the height.
We'll see.
Emmanuel. But then again, you can't teach tall.
Yeah.
Looks like for Regis, their starting lineup looks like they'll have 13, 23, 30, 15, and 40 as their starters. Gibbons, Gagir, Bree, the other Gibbons, there's 2 of them, Hannah and Haley, and Mathowitz. And then
Once again, nice job by Emmanuel's pep band, who's looking to be back close to full health now. Yesterday or Saturday night, they're missing quite a few people. So.
Thank you and enjoy the game. And now for our starting lineups, first for Regis. Senior number 13, Kristen Mathewitz. Sophomore number 15, Hannah Gibbons. Sophomore number 23, Shay Bry. Senior number 30, Amanda Judier. And junior number 40, Haley Gibbons. Regis is coached by Jimmy Green. And now for your Lancers. Junior number 12, Emily Hine. Senior number 14, Rachel Shazer. Junior number 20, Johanna Meyer. Junior number 24, Becca Nowman. And sophomore number 42, Cara Meyer.
Now say the lineup.
Both sides.
Well, starting lineups here for Regis will be Kirsten Mathewitz, Hannah Gibbons, Shay Bry, Amanda Gagier, Haley Gibbons. Starting for the Lancers, Emily Hine, Rachel Shazer, Joanna Meyer, Becca Nauman, and Cara Meyer.
Yeah, in the last game against Blair Taylor, Rachel led the team with 21 points and 13 rebounds, and Emily also added in another 20 points. Let's see if they can keep the same intensity, although they did have Emily and Cara fouling out.
Bry wins the tip.
And nice shot there by Bree. 3 points for her. Or Bry, excuse me.
Early press here, swing over to Meyer.
Looks like they're running a 2-3 zone here.
3-2.
It's still 2-3.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Swung over to Joe. And tip by Bry. Bry gets a fast break and reach in on Emily. That'll be her first foul of the night.
Just plugged in or something. I'm not hearing anything.
That's your first personal teams first.
Into Gibbons. Bry fakes the shot, drives, puts it up, and short. Rebound by, Hannah Gibbons, and Hannah Gibbons puts it back in. Swung up to Joe. Back over to up top to Emily. Rachel gets it, and they'll call reach in on Haley Gibbons. That's her first. Back a tip by Gibbons, and that's stolen. Mathiewicz. Swung over to Bry. Down to Gibbons. Oh, sorry, not. That's Gagier, my bad. Gibbons in the corner, dribbles to Gibbons. Haley Gibbons, that is. Or to Gagier. Swung around to Bry. And they'll get a foul on Cara. Drive there by Gagier. Gagier makes her first free throw. Still getting used to the name, sorry. And misses second one, rebound by Kara. Joe brings it up. Pressed by Mathiewicz. Up to Emily. Rachel swung over to Joe, drives,
Burned her
kicks back
dribble
out.
quickly.
Emily with the three, and that's off. Rebounded by
Gagir.
Gagir. Or to Gagir. Gagir with the shot, that's off. And rebounded by Gibbons, Haley Gibbons. Gibbons with the shot, and that is good. Emily. Kiss it up to Becca. Emily to Kara, or both Rachel and Kara in the middle there. It gets kicked out. Good effort by Kara, but that'll be out of bounds. Regis ball.
Looks like the Lancers having a bit of miscommunication there. They had two players in the high post. One of them needs to stay low.
Yep. Bry brings up the ball. Or to Mathiewicz. Or to Bry. Fake shot. Pulls up, jumps, and that is off. Rebound by Rachel. Emily pushes up the court. Back into Rachel, stolen by Gibbons. Bry on the fast break, and gets the left-handed layup to fall. Joe down to Rachel, and they'll get a reach and fall on Haley Gibbons.
Looks like the Lancers are going to have to be a bit stronger on their passes if they're going to want
I
to
believe
get
that's
them.
her second. Oh, first, sorry. Team second, first personal.
Abby Bernthal and Rhiannon Real come in for Becca Nauman and Cara Meyer.
And that's overthrown. Bry on the fast break. Jump stops, misses the shot, gets her own rebound. Puts up the shot, and that is good by Gagir. That's a three. Hard pressed by Mathiewicz. And that's poked out by Gagir. Abby.
Oosh.
Rhiannon. Out to Emily. That's knocked away by Bry. And Bry gets a fast break. Passes. Tipped by Gagir and laid in by Gibbons. Hannah Gibbons, that is. Emily with the three, and that is off. Rebound by Hannah Gibbons.
Lancers in a 2-3 zone, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh, almost a travel there.
Bry into Anderson, who just checked in. And Mathiewicz hits the shot from the corner.
Nice job shooting there. They're making their open shots.
Yep. Emily stops, jumps shot, and that is off. Rebound Mariana, who puts it right back up. That is off. And Mathiewicz comes up with the steal. Challenged by Emily, misses it. And they said knocked out on Bry, Lancer ball.
Emily and Rachel going out. Becca and Cara coming in.
Joe brings up the court. High 2-3 zone here. Oh, tipped by Gagir, and they'll stay here with the Lancers. Lancer fans still standing down below us, waiting for the first point. Into Kara, tips it in, that is good! Kara Meyer, finally the Lancer fans can sit down.
The oop pass all the way up there.
Yep.
Good thing she didn't come down with it, or else she would have been in some trouble and could have gotten blocked maybe.
Swung over to Gibbons. Or to Mathiewicz, into Anderson. Nope, sorry, Gibbons. Becca comes up the rebound. Joe presses up court. Out to Rhiannon. Rhiannon swings it to Becca. Down it to Abby. Fakes the shot. Gets over to Joe. Joe with the shot. And that is off. Rebound by Bry. Pushed up to Mathiewicz. Abby's come down and
Nice finish.
Mathiewicz makes a finish. Nice play. Rhiannon drives down and it's stolen by Gagir. Swung up to Mathiewicz and she lays it in. Doc Sills calling for a timeout. Ooh. Not a good start here for the Lancers. Regis jumping out a 21-2 quick lead here. I'm sure Doc Siddle isn't too happy going in the huddle. I have a feeling he's probably telling them to slow it down a little bit and get into their offense, make smart passes, and get into the post. Once they get to the high post, that 2-3 zone is broken up.
Sorry about the editing up there. We just had the wrong booth number up.
Joe brings up the court.
Looks like the
And that pass is glanced off up to Mathiewicz.
both teams now in a 2-3. Regis and more aggressive up top one. Lancers looking more to trap it in the corners.
That's passed into Anderson. In order to Gibbons, and Hannah Gibbons makes that one in.
Looks like the Lancers are in a zone break that the boys usually do for a 1-3-1 instead of the usual mat break against the 2-3.
So that's kicked off for Rhiannon and Regis ball.
Emily Hine and Michaela Nauman coming in for Joanna Meyer and Rhiannon Rail.
Bree over to Mathiewicz and into Anderson, puts up the shot and blocked. Stays here with Regis. Hey, get it out to Bree, or Bry, sorry. And stolen by Michaela, pass up to Emily, and it's stolen by Mathiewicz.
Looks like
And
the Lancers
Gibbons swings out to Bry, and Bry hits the three.
Looks like the Lancers are in a hurry to try and make things happen because they're worried about the pressure.
Swung around to Michaela, gets it. To back up, Becca drives, shot fake over to Cara. Cara with the three, and that is off. Lancers are off tonight. See if they do it 4 seconds. And they won't get a shot off. Score at the end of the first quarter. Regis 26, Manual 2.
Yeah, Regis definitely dominating that first quarter. They've been getting a good job in transition, getting the passes in, and not always forcing up a shot, knowing when to slow it down when they needed it to.
Yep.
Good job there, Lancers.
They're staying calm.
That 2-3 zone is really messing with them. They're having a tough time getting it past the top two, Bree and Mathiewicz. They just can't get it past them. We'll have to see how it goes. They've been getting the right idea. They've been trying to get to the high post, but they need to get it in more towards there, and then maybe cut towards the hoop, spread the floor from there.
They did that once,
Yeah,
and it's Abby cutting to the hoop, but they had that pass covered.
yeah.
Manual pass anyways. Quick turnover. They gotta be patient up there. Be strong with the ball.
Sweep.
See the pass, but it's not there. Look weak side. Swing it around.
Yeah, sweeping the floor. A lot of quick decisions.
Yep.
So looks like they had a substitution. Abby Bernthal went out, and Abby Nauman comes in.
Few substitutions here for Regis. Lizzie Shinners comes in, and Kayla Neff comes in. Anderson, Gagir, and Bry finish off their people out here. It looks like they're in a man now. And that's stolen by Neff. And Neff takes it in for the easy layup. Emily, and that's tip. Abby comes out there and they get a block. Looks like it's going to be on Caleb Neff. Yep, number 5.
And substitution here for Regis. 11, Bachmeyer coming in for 23, Bree.
And that pass is blocked, but Carr comes up with it. It's out to Abby, and they called out of bounds on Shinners before the jump.
I think they got her foot on the out of bounds line.
So we'll stay with Emmanuel. Get into Carr on the lob, and Carl gets it down.
Nice play there. Way to keep the ball high instead of bringing it down right away.
Carr has their only 4 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
At Shinners, over to Neff. Down to Gagir.
Ooh.
And knocked away by Emily, but Shinners recovers, and this is Bachmeyer. Dribbling hard, loses it off her own foot, and it'll go to the Lancers. Excuse me. Emily setting up the offense. Looks like the back 2-3 zone. Abby to Michaela. Emily dribbles down. Kicks it, but stolen by Neff. Bumped up to Bachmeyer, who can't finish at the layup. And they say it's knocked off of Emily. Regis ball. Gagir will throw in the ball. Shinners.
Nice drive.
Down to Gagir, and Gagir lays it in.
They aim burned when they're forcing Carr to come up high, and that's hard to rotate back in.
Abby kicks out to Becca. Or to Emily. And that's stolen by Neff, sorry.
Looks like a travel.
And Shinners comes up with it. And that's blocked by Michaela, who takes it up. And dish it off to Abby. Nice steal there. Abby swings over to Becca. Into Cara. Cara with the shot. And that'll be shooting 2. Follows on Hannah Anderson, I believe. Number 21.
Carr will be shooting 2, and looks like we'll have a substitution for Emmanuel, Joanna Meyer, and Rachel Shazer coming in, and 40 Haley Gibbons coming in for Regis.
Good job by Carr to make that free throw.
All right, for Emmanuel, they're coming in for Emily and Becca.
And Amanda Gagir is out for Regis. And misses the second one. And
nice
rebound by
board.
Rachel. Carr gets it again. Can't quite finish with the bank. Shinners will bring it up. Bachmeyer. Shinners into Anderson.
Looks
with
like
the shot. That's off.
It looked like the Lancers were trying to run a 2-3 zone, but Joe was the only one up top.
Yeah, it could be. And knocked
Nice
away
step.
by Joe. Good also play there. He'll stay with Regis. Shinners. All the way over to Bachmeyer. Shinners drives. Anderson.
It's almost like a box and one.
Yep.
Only it's not
And
really a
there's
box.
a travel called on Bachmeyer. Lancer ball.
Yeah, I would say it's a box and one, but it's not really
Yeah,
box.
it's kind of like.
I don't know.
I think it's trying to be like a 2-3 zone. It's just getting a little
It's a
clumped
bit different
together.
too, because Joe's pretty much trapping wherever the ball is.
Joe brings it up. Kind of man here. No, not a man. 2-3
2-3
zone.
still.
Yep.
I don't think they'll switch from this the whole night.
No, it's been putting pressure on Lancers. Michaela drives, kicks out to Joe. Rachel, out to Michaela. Michaela with the shot, and that trickles off. Rebound by,
Oh,
well, that's by Shinners. Gets the rebound over Kara, and they'll get a block on
Michaela.
Michaela there.
For the Ramblers, Mathewitz coming in for
Mathewitz coming in
Math-
for Shinners.
Oh, Shinners. And Emily comes in for Abby. Nauman.
And that is stolen by Kara on the entry pass to Gibbons. But they'll call a jump ball. And they'll stay here with Regis. Good also play there. And that's passed to Gibbons. Swung over to Mathewitz. That's tipped by Emily. Anderson, Mathewitz with the shot, and that is good. Nice shot. She now is 8 on the night.
Good job
Rachel.
of defense there.
Joe on the cut, and they got a block. See, they're going to call it on either Neff or Gibbons here. Looks like it's going to be Neff. Yep, Neff with the push. That's their second. Team's 5th. Joe makes her first free throw. Nice shot.
Shinners coming in for Bachmeyer.
And Joe misses her second one. Rebound by Haley Gibbons. Neff into Anderson, and Anderson makes a shot. Over Carl. Joe. It's stolen by Haley Gibbons. Pass up to Shinners. Over to Mathewitz, sorry. And Rachel ends up on the ground with the jump ball.
Yeah, looks a little wide there for a layup. For Regis, Shea Bry coming in for Hannah Anderson, and Sarah Jose coming in for Michaela Nauman.
Oh, looks like someone's headband broke. Either that or it's a leg strap.
Or was it one of those knee brace things?
Either that.
Like
or
the
I think
Velcro
one of the
ones?
girls' headbands, but I don't know.
Not
Emily
sure.
brings up the ball. Pass
Nice
into
pass.
Cara.
Ooh.
Cara goes up strong and gets in to lay in.
Nice play there. Ready to get in? Carr's got 7 already.
Mathewitz swing over to Shinners. Or to Neff. Bry with the 3. That is just a little bit short. Neff out to Mathewitz, excuse me. Into Haley Gibbons. Fadeaway shot. That's missed, but Bry gets it. Can't lay it in. And Sarah ends up with the rebound. But it's stolen by Bry, and they will get a blocking foul. Looks like on Cara.
Yep. Her second, team's third. And Regis, I think they're making a substitution. Yep.
That's Cara's second, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hannah Gibbons in for Kayla Neff
And
and
number 3. I believe that's Killian from JV who's
Okay.
playing up.
Yep. For
Not for sure on that,
Mathlowitz.
but that's the only 3.
Yeah.
And Gibbons with the entry shot, and that is good.
Yeah, I think that's from Killian from JV.
All right. Emily gets into Rachel, knocked away by Gibbons, and off of Rachel. Regis ball. Killian will bring up the ball.
Oh.
And nice shot by Killian to get that pass.
Yeah, tough catch.
And Killian drives, kicks out to Bry or to Shitters with a shot, and that's off. And they'll get a foul on Hannah Gibbons with the push. It's her second.
The Lancers need to rotate, I think, Joe over on that one, see maybe if they can pick off a pass after they did a few times. For the Lancers, Abby Bernthal and Rhiannon Rail coming in for Cara Meyer and Emily Hine.
Joe brings up the ball. Oh, no push called there. Down to Abby. Takes it up. Fade. Blocked. And no jump called. It's pushed up to Shitters. Or to Gibbons.
Blocked, I think, by Joe.
Yeah, Joe had the block there. And nice, good effort there by Haley Gibbons, but bounces off the knee of. When she tried to get the steal, it bounced off the knee of Rachel. I think it hit her out of bounds. I couldn't quite see the play.
For Regis, they had Amanda Gagier in for Haley Gibbons.
Hannah Gibbons. And tipped by Joe and stolen by Rachel. Joe will bring it up. Pass into Abby.
Nice pass.
And they'll get a reach in on Hannah Gibbons. That'll be her third.
Looks like the Lancers are in the bonus, so they'll be shooting a 1-on-1.
Yep. Should be.
Yep. 1-on-1. Yep, they got it.
There they go. Abby misses a free throw. Rebounded by Gagier. Excuse me. And they'll get a reach in on Abby.
Yep.
On the drive by Killian.
Regis, they'll have Kayla Neff coming in for Hannah Gibbons.
And they get into Gagier or to Bry. Killian drives. Kicks it out. Neff drives. And stolen by Abby. Pushes up the floor. And off her foot. Stolen by Neff. And gets it up to Bry for the successful steal.
Regis has been having some pretty good ball handlers here today.
Yep.
Doing a good job
Bry
penetrating
drives,
and
kicks
kicking.
it out. And Neff misses a 3, rebound by Rachel. Joe brings it up with 1 minute left in the half. Rhiannon drives.
Oh, don't want
In
to pick up your
trouble.
dribble in the corner.
Nope. Joe. And they'll get a moving screen on Rhiannon.
Yep.
That's the smartest play there.
Her first, team's fourth.
That's their fifth.
Oh, I only have 4.
Cara has 2.
Emily and Rhiannon.
Michaela has 1, and Rhiannon has 1.
Oh yeah,
The
Michaela.
block down here. And that's stolen by Abby. Takes it up on Killian. Jump shot. And she gets the bank to go. Nice play.
Job there by Abby getting the steal and
30
taking it all the
seconds.
way.
Looks like they're telling her to hold for one shot, maybe. See what they do. Pass over to Bry. Killian fakes a shot. Or to Neff. Out to Bry. And over to Killian. And Sarah gets, what are they going to call? Jump ball. 6.4 stays with Regis. 6 seconds left. See what they do here. And into Bry right away. And blocked by Abby. Stays here. 3 seconds left. Surprised they didn't call over the back.
She got swarmed
Yeah, she
by
did.
pretty much every Lancer.
The shot. And that's good by Gagir.
Nice shot.
The buzzer beater.
Right,
That's
yeah.
her second 3 of the night.
Right at the end. And at the end of the first half, Lancers are down 39-10 to the Regis Ramblers.
Leading scorers for Regis. Looks like, well, they actually got a few. They have Shay Bry with 8, Amanda Gagir with 8, and Kristen Mathewitz with 8.
For the Lancers, Cara Meyer with 7, Abby Berntha with 2, and Joanna Meyer with 1.
I'm sorry, Gagir has 9, so she's their leader.
Okay.
I missed a free throw there, so. Well, what do the Lancers have to change in the second half here?
Patience, definitely.
I think that's key.
They're really rushing everything, making a lot of quick passes, and faking their passes too.
Yep.
They're kind of telegraphing them in there. Pretty easy to see.
They can't be so quick to put the ball on the floor.
Yeah, that too.
Take
A
the
lot of
time,
times.
pivot, and then a few times they get dribble
Caught in
down
the
to the corner, they get
Yep.
caught in the corner, they pick it up. Can't do that. You'll get killed every time.
You don't want to get caught in the corner because that's.
Turnover
Yep.
city right there.
Yep. Plus, then they're looking to trap in the corner.
Yeah.
So if you pick up your dribble, you can't
that
dribble
makes it
anymore.
easier for them.
You can't dribble it anymore, so it helps them. Here's the varsity girls roster, if you didn't see it last night. I think the Regis roster that we have, at least, I'll leave this up for a bit, but the Regis roster here, at least the one that we have, Schober isn't on the team,
Yep.
and there's a few other people in here. So I'm not
Actually,
sure.
it's right besides that. Oh, you mean there's some extra? There's people
This
in there
person's
now.
not there. Yeah, then there's some
They're
other
missing
people.
Anderson in there, and 2 Gibbons in there. There's a crowd, not as thick as it's been before.
Yeah, well, it is halftime, so
That's true.
people are
Most
going
are
to
getting
eat
snacks.
and stuff. That's what I would do.
Yep.
Breaking the action.
So Colfax beat Regis. Oh,
Last year.
That's last year.
I know all the
Oh.
stats, at least on Wisp Sports, all the stats
Oh, okay.
are from last year. That's what's kind of annoying. Or at least on that one. It is.
So we are also streaming on youtube.com/ILC videos. It's available for live streaming, commercial free, and I guess according to Aaron, it's working great. So you can check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's youtube.com/ILC.
It's very convenient.
videos,
It'll be
so.
right by, or if we do it all on YouTube, all the videos and everything will all
Everything
be
will
through
be right
YouTube.
there, so that'd be really handy. Plus, all the other archive videos are on YouTube too. So
Yeah.
you can see them right on the page.
Watch them.
So yeah, tomorrow.
Girls play Independence and guys play Independence.
Yep, girls
play
here, we go there. So it's gonna be an interesting game. Where do girls don't play Thursday, do they?
They play Friday.
Friday. That's a home
Yes.
game too, right?
Yes.
All right. Who they play? Do you know? Oh,
I haven't checked.
girls. Friday.
We already played them.
I know boys play
I
Barry
can
Taylor on
check.
Thursday.
I got this. Alma Pepin.
Alma Pepin. Okay.
That's a home game.
Yeah, we gotta go. Oh, C team's coming to Blair Taylor with us.
And then we
And
play
they play Melrose.
Melman, but that's here.
Melrose, not Melman.
Melrose Mindoro.
Yeah.
Mel from Melrose and the Min from Mindoro
Oh.
combined make
Oh.
Melman.
Oh, that's how they get Melman.
East.
Oh, I thought Melman was totally different. Okay.
Melman
My
and Melrose
bad.
Mindoro are the same thing.
Wow. That's news to me.
Your eyes have been opened.
So we JV plays at 2:30. C team starts at 1. And what time of varsity is that? Like 4? Yeah.
Well, if you guys have any questions on anything about basketball, about a manual, it could be anything that you think we would know. Don't ask us a question that we would have no clue on and expect us to know it.
Like
Anything
what-
politics?
politics, no, or how to say something in German or something like that, or Hebrew or Arabic.
No. Retirement plans?
Yeah, retire.
No.
Actually, there we might have something. There's quite a few commercials on retirement. I see.
I know food and
Yes,
sports.
Food, sports,
Pretty good.
activities that are going on around campus. Not really much. What
Not-
is the Christmas little thing they do here?
I have no clue. That's in a week or two.
Well, this is the last week before finals week,
Oh,
and then we're going home
Yeah.
for 2 weeks.
I don't
3
know. There's a
weeks.
Christmas party somewhere in there. Not sure
Kind of think it had to be
exactly how
this
it fits in.
weekend. Because I don't think that
Could-
they'd have it finals week.
They might. You never know.
Well, it's been very, very cold up here lately. No,
Yep.
Wednesday the high is -2.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's like, come on.
It's been it's been pretty cold. I know everyone will be like, oh, or at least my mom will be saying, put on your coat, but I'm fine, don't worry. I'm not sick or anything. 131.
Yeah, I only have my Lancer coat here, so I mean it's warm, but there's no hood and it's
Or you
buttoned.
just run from place to place.
Oh no, I can't. Not in this cold.
A
My
winter
muscles
hat.
just tighten up. I usually just wear a sweatshirt underneath or something. Worst is in the mornings getting up for work at like 5 o'clock, so.
But like I said, anything. There's not really, though, like on campus, like you said, there's not really anything.
Yeah, there wasn't anything going on.
There just isn't.
This is kind of like the
It's boring.
part of the year. Middle of winter.
Not everyone's freezing, dreading finals.
Yep. Oh, we got some interesting stats here. For Melrose Mindoro, number 5 on assists or steals per game leaders is Aaron Hoffman. And number 10 from Gilmanton. Oh, sorry, that's number 6. And number 10 from Gilmanton is
Number 5 doesn't
Kylan
have anything
Reed.
to do with our conference.
I know. I couldn't tell which one it was. So.
Oh, here I'll look up girls. Oh, guess who the leading scorer in the girls' everything is?
Oh,
Wait, we're gonna have a guess, and if you can guess the point total too,
yeah. No
That-
looking up.
they're
no
winning.
cheating.
They're winning
Don't
by
cheat.
10 in
Yeah,
points
don't
per
cheat.
game.
And they're in our conference. We'll just
Yeah,
say
we
that.
have played them.
Yeah. Wait,
Holy
has
cow.
the girls played them though?
Not yet. Hey, Rachel's
Rachel's
up
the number 12.
there with 24,
Yeah,
Nice.
she's like
and Emily's up there with 22, 25, overall.
nice.
Nice. All right. Okay, we need to get back to the
Oh
game.
yeah, yeah.
But
we
then
got
again,
14 seconds
Those
left
of
here.
you, guess the person's name.
But no looking it up.
Very good
That's
score. Don't
cheating.
look it up, and if you do, at least be honest about it.
Yeah.
And if you can guess their point total too. If you guess the point total, though, I might be suspicious.
Well, I'd rather have the point total than the name, because
It's impressive.
If you know the team, though, that'll be
It's by
fine.
more than 10. Oh yeah.
All right, Joe will bring out the ball starting the second half. 2-3 zone, very aggressive. Started out. Emily drives down, kicks over to Kara. And
Kick.
that's kicked by Bry.
Yep.
Lands her ball. And that's stolen by Bry. And she lays it in for the easy 2. Joe brings up the ball. Emily with the shot. And that is off. Rebound by Gagir. Looks like Regis has gone back to their starters, I believe. And the Bry with the 3, and that is good.
Yep. Slow rotation there. I'm not quite sure what defense they're running.
That's her third 3 of the night. Emily in trouble, gets it over to Joe. Down to Becca. Becca turns and
Nice
lays
shot.
it in for the 2.
Nice shot. Way to go up strong and not
Yep.
try and change your shot or anything.
Lancers in man-to-man. Gibbons. Down to Bry, and Bry lays it in for the 2.
Yeah, a bit of a mismatch there. Joe is guarding her in the post, and Bry's
And
sick.
Bry
What?
steals it again. And lays it in for the 2. 7 quick points for Bry coming out of the break. If I counted right. I think that's 7. Becca drives. And blocked. She gets her own rebound. And now it's stolen by Bry.
I think they're going to try the same thing, get Bry in the post and see if they can get her post up.
And that's Gibbons, but she misses, goes hard. Bry at the rebound, and it's a jump ball. Stay here.
Good job by Rachel getting in there and getting the jump ball.
Pass it to Gibbons, sorry.
Good
And
D
Bree
there.
with the fadeaway shot. Misses it.
Lancers, I think if they can push it up the court, it'll help them get past this.
Brandon lost her
Tough
dribble.
defense.
She can't dribble. Smartly, she gets it to Emily. And that's knocked away. It's sold by Bree. Up to Mathewitz, and Mathewitz can't finish. And Gibbons gets the and 1. Haley Gibbons will shoot a free throw.
That's her third.
And she sinks her free throw. Emily will bring up the ball. And she beats the zone, but it's stolen. Oh! Stolen by Gagir. Trapped to the corner, gets up to Mathewitz. And Mathewitz will settle it down and bring up the ball.
Looks like Regis is really setting the pace here.
Yep.
Slowing it down when they want it to and speeding it up
And
also when they
that's
want it
to
to.
Gagir, and off the feet of Rhiannon and Emily. It'll stay here with Regis.
Coming in for Emmanuel. Michaela Nauman and Abby Brenthal for Cara Meyer and Becca Nauman.
Pass into Mathewitz. Gagir. Swung over to Bry. Gagir fakes a shot. Gibbons and drains a jump shot.
They've been hitting those open shots all night.
Yeah, they do a really good job of hitting their jump shots. I'm impressed. Kicks up Michaela. Dish to Emily, and it's blocked and stolen by Gagir. Gives it to Mathewitz. Up to Gibbons. Makes a shot. One dribble
Ooh.
and can't finish.
A little
Under
wild with the
control.
dribble there.
Gets her a rebound but can't finish again. And they got a foul on Hannah Gibbons. That's her fourth foul of the night.
Coming in for Regis. Bachmeyer and Anderson coming in for Mathewitz and Gibbons. Hannah Gibbons. Oh, and now Kayla Neff coming in for
Gagir.
Amanda Gagir.
Press here by Bachmeyer. Emily beats it down. And that's tipped in. Nice save there by Gibbons. Gets up to Bry. And can't finish. Gets her own rebound. And will they get a call? Jump ball. Lancer ball.
Good job by Abby Brent on that one to get ahead of her and force a tough shot.
Yeah. Good job by Rhiannon there to get the
Jump
jump
ball.
ball. Rhiannon with the quick shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's short. Anderson gets the rebound, kicks up to Neff. Up to Bachmeyer.
Ooh.
And that's thrown away, but Bry gets to it.
Lancers look like they don't have a lot of intensity out there.
And Emily gets knocked down. And Gibbons with the easy two. Up to Emily. Bachmeyer pressuring. And they'll get a body on Bachmeyer. That's her first.
We'll have Joanna Meyer coming in for Emily Hine and Sierra Lillo for Michaela Nauman.
Shinners comes in for Bry. Rhiannon. Joe swings it to Sierra. Abby drives. Jump stop. In trouble. Kicks out to Joe. Fakes a shot by Abby.
Nice shot,
Drives in. Nice hard drive, but finishes kind of wild. Gets her own rebound. Good hustle play. And that pass is thrown away. Past Rhiannon, out of bounds. Regis ball. Shinners brings the ball up. And double dribble. Lancer ball.
Good call there.
Cara goes in for Rachel.
Ooh,
Joe brings
gotta be
it
careful
up.
on that. That could have been
Yeah,
a
I
moving
know.
screen.
Abby kicks it to Joe. Into
Nice
Abby.
pass. Gotta get it back
In
out.
trouble.
Oh,
And they get a reach in there on, it's either going to be Anderson or Neff. Let's see who this is. That would be on Neff. That's her third foul.
Team's third.
That's out to Abby.
Oh, burned her dribble right away.
Yep. Cara, Sierra. And they'll get a reach in there on Shinners. That's her first. Team's fourth. Into Cara.
Ooh.
Cara turns.
She's gotta look for the shot on that.
Yep. Kicks it to Abby. And they're called on the ground. Who will be on?
3 quick fouls there for Regis.
Yeah.
In the span of like 10 seconds.
That'll be 40. Haley Gibbons. That's her second.
Abby needs
Oh,
to look
third
when
personal.
she gets in
My
the
bad.
post. She needs to look back. She had Cara back there.
Yep. And Abby gets it, throws up the shot, and draws the foul on number 40. See if they get a technical on her for spiking the ball. I think they're just giving her a warning.
4 fouls in the span of about 10 seconds.
Wow. Emmanuel Bench, the coaches really want a technical foul there for spiking the ball.
Yep.
Abby will shoot 2. Misses her first. Shea Bryant comes in for Haley Gibbons, who has 4 fouls. She makes her second. Nice shot. They're moving up the floor quickly there. Gets over to Bry, puts up the wild shot, misses, rebound by Neff. Neff misses, rebounded by Cara.
Cara's got to be careful on that. She kind of reached in when Brad got the shot.
Yep.
Could have been a foul maybe. Got to go straight up on those.
Abby, and they'll get her for a travel. Hopped around a little too much there. Shinners brings up the ball. Now to Bry, and that pass, nice save there by Shinners. That pass was going out of bounds. Bry gets it down low and finishes over Cara.
Ooh.
Nice swing
Bit high
movement,
there.
but that pass is over the head of Abby.
For Emmanuel, Sarah Jose for Rhiannon Rail, and for Regis, Hannah Gibbons for Shea Bry.
Interesting here. Hannah Gibbons
like-
has 4 fouls on her.
Yep, looks like Coach Siddle will take a timeout. So, okay, Regis has 2 players with 4, then 1 player with 3. But then
Yep.
Bry doesn't have any.
Yeah, she's done a good job.
She's been doing a great job.
See, she has 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19 points, and over 5 rebounds. I haven't been keeping track of all the rebounds, but
And the other thing about Regis, they only have 2 seniors on the team, and
yeah,
Bry isn't one of
they're
them.
a young team. Yeah, Bry's
only
only
have-
a sophomore.
They only have 1 junior, too,
She's
which
so-
is Haley Gibbons. The other
Yeah.
2 seniors are Mathowitz and Gagir. So, looks like Regis is going to have a pretty good...
yeah, they're gonna have a good team for a while here, at least the next 2 years.
Well, looks like they haven't made many mental mistakes either, too.
No, they've been doing a good job.
I don't think they've had
keeping it slow.
a turnover out of bounds, really.
Not really. Haven't had too many
Yeah, still.
turnovers. Lancer fans aren't really
Pretty desolate
Yeah,
down
they're-
there.
pretty bummed here.
That's how it was for volleyball, too. Even if we were winning.
Yeah,
It
I
was
know.
like Everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna
Last
win."
year we had a lot more fan support, even though we're winning.
Although we
still
shouldn't
had
say that
fan
because then
support.
the last year seniors will just take too much credit for that.
That's true.
They'll just
But
say it was.
sometimes you need the leaders to
Yep.
start things up. And that's stolen by Abby, but can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Good idea to jump the ball.
Way to get a piece of it.
Yep. Shorten it up there. Rattle him a little bit. Neff gets into Gibbons. And that's Brockmeyer with the shot. That's off. And off Neff.
Yep.
And white ball. Wow. Neff kind of reached in there and knocked it out. Sarah dribbles down. And that's stolen by Shinners. Pass up to Gibbons. Bachmeyer drives, puts up the shot. That's off. Rebound by Kara. Joe brings up the ball.
Ooh.
And Sierra can't handle the ball.
Abby Nauman and Emily Hine coming in for Joanna Meyer and Abby Brinkball.
Shinners brings up the ball. Neff, and that
Oh.
pass saved by Kara, but out of bounds.
I think
Not
that
the
would have been
smart
out on
play there.
Regis,
Yep.
but then Kara decided to go for it.
That's out of bounds on Regis. Gets out to Neff. Back to Neff. Neff with the three. That's long. Rebound by Sierra Lolo. Abby will bring it up the court.
Looks like they're going to try and contain more on their 2-3 zone instead of trying to get the steal
Yep.
right away.
They still get the steal anyways,
Ooh.
and no travel call, but it's up to Shinners. Blocked by Emily, but they call a foul. Good hustle by Emily.
That's only her second foul, though.
Yep. Last game she fouled out
Yep.
against.
And Kara. Kara's got
yeah,
3.
Who's that against?
Blair Taylor.
Blair Taylor, that's right. Shinners makes her first free throw.
2 subs for the Lancers, Rachel Shazer and Michaela Nauman in for Kara Meyer and Sierra Lolo.
And she misses her second shot. Rebound
Abby
by
comes in.
Abby.
Got the rebound there.
Pass over to Sarah. Up to Abby. Sarah. Back to Sarah. Emily has it. Into Rachel. Rachel with the shot. That's off. Rebound by Anderson.
Neither Rachel or Emily, the 2 leading scorers, have gotten any points tonight.
And they get Bachmeyer with the travel. Picked up her pivot foot.
Looks like Becca Nauman coming in for Sarah Jose and
Killian.
Killian coming in for Gibbons, Hannah
Yep.
Gibbons. She? Oh no, okay.
No.
I wasn't sure if she fouled out because I heard clapping.
Emily brings up the ball. Michaela tries to get it to Rachel, and that's stolen by Neff. All the way up to Shinners, and Shinners can't
Misses.
finish.
Ooh.
And that's a foul on Emily. She does not she's not happy with herself on that one.
Third foul. Team's third only though.
Passes into Killian. Off to Bachmeyer. Shinners sets it up. Bachmeyer drives
Oh,
and
yep,
travels. So Lancers will have a chance with the last second shot here. 6 seconds left to go in the third.
Wonder if
See
they'll
it.
put more pressure on.
And see what Emily does here. Clock start at 3. And that is knocked out of bounds by Anderson.
But time expires anyway.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Well, no one was saying anything about the leading scorer
Yeah.
in all of girls basketball, all divisions. That happens to be from our conference by 10 over. I didn't check who number 2 was from. The number 2 was from Potosi?
Potosi.
I don't know.
South Shore was number 3. I think that might be.
Yeah, all these other ones are like D1 schools.
Yep.
So, from our conference,
Who knew?
leading it at a very impressive number. Don't know if anyone else from our conference is in here. I can
Besides us. We're in there.
check. That's only because I could recognize the names.
Luther, they're not in our conference.
No.
We played them, haven't we?
Luther? No.
Haven't we? Oh,
No.
I've heard of Luther before, though.
Martin?
Yeah.
Oh, Blair Taylor.
Taylor's
Oh,
number
Naring.
18. Oh, Naring, yeah. Remember her from the other night.
Yeah, other than
See
that,
if I still had that.
no one else. And in rebounds. She's leading in rebounds by over 7. At an impressive rate of 24 rebounds a game.
Really? Wow.
40.
She's having a
Okay,
good
I'm just
year.
gonna say. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's 41 points and 24 rebounds. That's what she's averaging per game. I know they probably only had like one game.
Bright.
But that's still
passes it-
impressive.
Sorry. Bright
Oh, it's
passes it. Gibbons! Haley Gibbons makes a tough shot. Ooh. I'm surprised they didn't call anything there. Hannah Gibbons brings up the ball, passes it, and out of the hands of Mathewitz. Be Lancer ball.
Lince are gonna need to bring up some people more to help on that pressure. Get someone high post, extended, like 3-point line, high post.
Yeah. And that is out on Haley Gibbons. Nice effort there, but could not keep her feet in. Lancer ball. See if they go right to Emily here to get it in.
Yep.
Yep. Bry could not get back and recover there. And that's through the legs, but recovered by Emily. Shot by Joe. That is off. And Bry comes down with it. Drives down. Dish over to Mathewitz, who brings it back up. Good gear. Bry fakes the shot, takes it in front of the free throw line, hits a jumper. It looks like they're clearing the bench, taking all the starters out.
It's a line change.
And that
Emily.
drive by Emily is good. That's her first points of the night.
Just like hockey. Switch the lines. Only hockey has like 3 different lines.
Yeah. Drive by Gear.
Nice
Blocked
block.
by Rachel. Nice defense there. Knocked away by Gibbons, but right back to Rachel.
They need to capitalize that on that though. If they can
Yep,
push the
it
ball.
up the floor. Or to Becca drives, puts up the shot, block,
Gets a rebound.
and
Oh.
can't make it in. And Cara gets it, puts it up. And that's tipped, they say. And that is stays here at the Lancers.
And there's the line change.
I'm not even going to go through all the names here.
Killian, Shinners, Bachmeyer, Neff, and
Anderson. There you go.
Coming in for the ones who weren't.
They get into Cara, and they got to reach in there on, who's that, number 11, Bachmeyer. Yep.
Coming out was
her
Mathewitz, both Gibbons, Gagir, and Bree. Excuse me.
Bry.
Bry. Ah, Bry.
The one you didn't
Bry.
say.
Bry.
Carl will shoot 2. Oh,
Oh,
nope, sorry,
1-on-1.
just 1-on-1, my bad. Misses it. Regis kicks it up the floor. Shinners to Killian. And Anderson. Out to Shinners. Bachmeyer drives. And fall on the ground on Emily. Yep, they got Emily.
That's her 4th.
And here goes Lancers clearing the bench.
All right.
Just
It's
about.
Sarah, Michaela, Abby, Rhiannon, and Abby.
Bernthal.
For Emily, Joe, Rachel, Becca, and Cara. Yeah, they were the starters.
Yep. Pass comes into Anderson. And that pass is over the head of Shinners and into the stands. A lot of heckling going on down there. Looks like someone missed it. Abby.
Yeah, they're tough that way, the fans.
Yeah. Into Abby. Swung over Michaela. Drives. Kicks to Rhiannon. Sarah. And there's a foul on Neff. That's her 4th.
And Abby will be shooting a 1-on-1. Abby now.
So, are they going to keep her in or risk her falling out or bring in one of their starters again?
I think they'll risk it.
Yeah, looks like it. Abby will be shooting 1-1.
I wonder why the clock's running.
Mercy roll.
Oh.
And she misses that rebound by Abby. And that's knocked out. She knocks it out. Bachmeyer. I better get up on her.
Yeah. Pressure.
Might as well.
Go for
Anderson.
the steal.
Yep. Fakes a shot, puts it up, misses, and rebounded by Abby. Nauman will bring it up the court.
Oh, she almost had Rhiannon cutting there for a second.
Yep. Abby. Kick to Michaela. To Abby. In trouble. And stolen by Shinners. Brings it up the court. It's kind of difficult here now because you got 2 Naumans. Abby and Michaela.
And then 2 Abbies.
You got 2 Abbies, Bernthal and Nauman. So I can't say Nauman and then Abby. So
yeah. Just say, for Abby Bernthal, just say Bernthal.
yeah.
Oh.
And that's knocked away. Abby looked like she thought she got a little wrist there.
And looks like they're...
No.
I thought it was
Killian
2 3 zone
drives.
for a second, but guess not.
And rebound by Anderson over Abby, and it stays here off of Abby.
Sierra Lillos will come in for Abby Bernthal.
Pass in Anderson. 1 dribble, puts up the shot, and rolls it in. And that pass is past Sierra. Turnover. And the seconds are clicking down now.
Nice drive there by Killian.
Puts up the shot, and that's a foul on Sierra. So
Her
Killian
first and the team's 4th.
Killian will have her first shots at points here. Mercy rule. Oh, now he stopped it. No,
Well, yeah, because that could take a while. Killian makes first.
I don't know what he's doing, but
The mercy rule.
well, I know him, but
The buzzer's going to go off right when she shoots. Oh.
oh,
I think he made sure that
This
that
makes-
didn't.
Yeah. And that is a game. Final score: Regis 64, Emmanuel 15.
Yeah, let's see how the Lancers though tomorrow night. They're gonna have to bounce back from this one. They play Independence. Independence, the girls team, they've had a pretty good team past few years. Not much going on. I'm not sure
Yeah,
how they're
we're
gonna be.
have to play hard.
But Gilmanton should be good considering they have the leading scorer
yeah,
in all
guys
divisions
didn't get it. Gilmanton, man.
and rebounder
Right
in
here.
all divisions. 41 points and 24 rebounds. Brittany Lane.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they've only played one game, but still for one game,
41
that's
points.
really impressive.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
a junior.
okay. It was one game, and it was. I'm not sure who it was against. No, yeah, it was against McDonald.
Are you sure?
Wait,
Because she
oh.
has one game played, one game
But they say
started
like
for
no
all of them.
minutes. So, oh, here we go. Yes, it was against McDonald. She got the 41 points and the 24 rebounds.
Huh. That is weird.
I like though how they say just 24 points or 41 points, and yet she was 0 of 0 shooting and 24 rebounds, and she had
Huh.
no defensive or offensive rebounds. There you go. So Lancers looking to bounce back from this game.
She's a junior, right? 2015. This is 2013 we're in now.
Yes,
All right, that's what I thought.
and 2013,
Yeah.
2014. That's this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna read off the leading scorer. Obviously, it was Shea Bray. Or Bry, sorry. Had a great game.
How many points did she had? A lot.
9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 points.
She looked very good. She was shooting the three. She was making the three.
Yep.
Had a lot of steals. Very good on the fast break.
Gibbons had 13 for the second highest. So, well, we'll see how well the girls can bounce back tomorrow, and hopefully the boys can come back with a big win at Independence tomorrow. So, we'll try to let you guys know how that went. Here.
So, bye.
Well, this has been Clay Bobeck, camera, and Sam Lisak, and me on commentating. I know there's a specific name for it, but I don't say it. So, all right, later, guys.
See you Friday.